Big John, Big John.
All right, everybody, I hope you can hear me all right. I just wanted to break in here for a quick second. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope it was a Merry Christmas. I hope your holiday was great. Took a few days off here from editing and posting everything, but we're back at it now. It's Tuesday morning, I'm at work, so yeah, hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. On with the show. All right, good Tuesday morning, everybody. It is 6:15. Got up here to the Andersons, pulled under the probe, and last of the corn from my house, except for the test plot. We're gonna move to Woodville today. Hopefully get that knocked out and at least put on wheels, and then get the test plot tomorrow or Thursday, hopefully. So anyway, I got an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes before they open up, so I'm gonna lay down and close my eyes for a little bit. We'll see what happens. Okay, it is now 7:55 and I am back to Woodville. I give Tammy a call on her way home from work, and she's coming over here to pick me up. I'll go home and get the grain cart and bring it over, have her pick me up, and then go back and get the combine. And who knows, Dad might bring the combine over while I'm bringing the grain cart. Depends on what time he gets over there. He might be over there already, I don't know. So we'll go with that. She went home and she's gonna feed the cats and the chickens and stuff first. And she'll be on her way over here. There she is now, crossing the railroad tracks. So let's go. Okay, truck's here. Tammy picked me up. She's looking at us, looking at her. She's got the binoculars out. She's after the big one. So went and got Bertha in the grain cart. Dad's on his way to my house. Gonna start shelling corn. My seed guy called about the test plot.
Y'all ought to see the buck I see. Woohoo!
Goofball. So Joe's going to a meeting, so he'll be here early afternoon. So then we're gonna turn around and run the combine and the grain cart back. All right, fresh battery. Like I was saying, Joe's at a meeting. He's got a meeting in Findlay, which is halfway up to here from where he's at. So he's got the way wagon with him, and so when he gets done with that meeting early afternoon, he's going to head this way. So hopefully we can get this 11 acres shelled off in the truck, and I can take off with it and move everything back home for the test plot. Hey, it's information. So
It's good information, actually.
and then that'll leave that 14 acres over there to go. So hopefully they're calling for a rain, snow maybe, but it's only like a 20% chance last time I looked at my phone. So hopefully that holds off, and tomorrow we can come back over and get that done, and then we'll be done with corn, done with harvest.
Yeah.
And everything will be exposed so the great deer hunter can go out and chase the great white buffalo.
Not buffalo, deer.
The big
white-tailed deer.
The big white-tailed deer, the great white-tailed deer. So there's some monsters around here. She's got buck fever. She's all Twitter pated when she sees them.
Got my binoculars.
Yep, she's got her good binoculars in her truck. She's been glassing them a couple. Well, it's either one that's real quick or three of them within a mile and a half this morning.
Oh, then I watched 3 does while you were, I think, filling up the tractor.
Yep.
Yeah.
I seen you had the truck turned around there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got out on the road. It was less than a quarter of a tank, so I figured, well, I better put some fuel in it. Let her warm up a little bit, too, before we head down the road. All right, catch up with you in a little bit. All right, we got the combine greased, fueled up, and I'm heading to Woodville. I'm almost there, actually. Neighbor stopped over, Wants to try out my new inline ripper, so I unhooked the 2470 off of it last night. And he's got his John Deere over there hooking on to it. He's gonna go give it a try. He's seen what it did in my field and liked it, so he wants to try it before he goes out and buys one. I don't know if he'll be able to pull 5 shanks. It's John Deere, but it's not, I think it's only about 150 horsepower, so he might struggle to pull it the way it needs to be pulled, but he wants to try, so he'd probably do all right with a 4 shank. So he's hooking that up. Dad was sticking back there with them, trying to help him get it hooked up. Kirk was over there. And so yeah, I got about 2.5 miles to go, and I'll be there. Get the head unlocked, get the computer, the monitor programmed, and we'll tear into it. All right, got her going. Dad just took over. I got the one pass down the road, and this headland ripped off, and this end of the field is pretty bad. I've showed you that throughout the summer. It got drowned out big time. So anyway, I'm in the grain cart, so I'm going to chase him, get this ripped off here and delivered. And I still haven't told him we got to go home after noon for the test plot. He'll be happy about that. It is what it is. All right, truck's full. Still got a little bit in the grain cart. Dad's shelling back this way. Oh, bald eagle. I don't know, can you guys see that? Flying over there. That's a big one. That's a big female. Anyway, so Dad's shelling back up here and unload the combine, and we'll get stuff moved home. Joe called me. He's in Findlay. He's on his way up with the weigh wagon to do the test plot. So I'm gonna tarp the truck, and we'll get things moving. Okay, Dad picked me up at the house, or in the field. Took me back over. I'm in the semi heading up. He's heading back. Get a bite to eat for lunch, then meet Joe, the LG guy. And we're gonna take the test plot off. So hopefully there's not a line. I can get up there and get opened, get dumped, and get back. So coming into Woodville, so I better put this thing down and pay attention. And we got road construction. Okay, made her back, parked the truck. They've been going at it, got the grain cart full. So I gotta get the grain cart over here, unload it, and bring it back to me. All right, got the grain cart unloaded into the semi. You can see that over there. Go check in with Joe. See how things are doing. Okay, for those of you that don't know how a test plot works is we had all the signs up. So in the spring, when we planted this, we planted 6 rows. Then we changed varieties. Planted the 6 rows, changed varieties, planted 6 rows, changed varieties, so forth and so on. All the way across here where the headlands are dark. I don't remember exactly how many we got. Then Dad's shelling corn. He's shelling 6 rows at a time. And then he comes over here and dumps it into this weigh buggy. And it's got scales and everything on it. And then Joe has got a moisture tester. So he's tested for moisture and test weight. So he'll take a couple of different samples and average it out, and then unload it. And then they unload it into this cart, and then I'm taking it over and putting it in the semi. But that way they get to know what each hybrid did right side by side. Same conditions, it's all sprayed the same. Ground conditions all the same. There's a check row every once in a while, which is the same hybrid that they put in there to check to see if this side of the field is better than that side of the field soil wise or something like that, just to keep it even. So yeah. No, it's not corn fodder blowing around, it's snowing. So Dad shells 6 rows. He dumps it in there. He weighs it, tests it, dump it in here. Then I go over and dump it in there. This is a big hole when you stand up here and look at it. And when you're driving the combine trying to dump into it, it don't look so big. Anyway, looks like two more varieties and then we'll be done. Like I better pull ahead. All right, well, it's snowing pretty good, and it's 3:15. Elevator closes at 4. I think I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow to run that in. I'm gonna come down here and help Joe clean up all these signs, pick all these signs up, get him in the truck. I just give him a ride down from the other end of the field. He had to take the measuring wheel and measure off the distance. I thought he did that in the spring, but maybe not. So yeah, but he's got all the signs pulled and piled up out there, so we'll take all them apart and put them in the back of his truck and he'll be done.